We're going to call the first meeting of the mayor and city council, the newly elected mayor and city council, to order. It is now 7:15. Mayor Mo, you're going to proceed with the swearing in, or should we do the vote of the council president? Yes, okay. At this time, we're going to do the swearing in of the new council.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move my chair. We're gonna move Brent's and James's chair a little bit. We will ask when you come up, the individual being sworn will be here. They can take their mask off. Any of the family, we'd ask that you stay to this side, keep your masks on. We'll do the swearing in, and you could take your masks off, and I think we could take a photo from the back of the group. We're gonna do Councilmember-elect Martin Mitchell first, and then we'll go to Ward 1, where we'll do Councilman DeWalt, Councilmember Cole, Councilmember Brentis Smith on Ward 2, and then Councilmember Sidnor as well. So this is where Kim gets to be in charge, so if she recesses, we got no legislative body up here, so let me get started. So if you are here for Councilmember-elect Mitchell, we'd ask that you come up over this side, and we'll move our chairs. You just kind of push yours. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna read the oath of office, and then you can acknowledge, okay? You'll raise your right hand. I, Martin A. Mitchell, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland and support the Constitution and the laws thereof. That I will support the charter, ordinances, policies of the city of Laurel, and that I will provide accurate and fair representation of the city's decisions to the community in a manner that will not reflect unfavorably upon the city, its staff, or the Laurel community as a whole. I further swear or affirm that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of City Council for the City of Laurel in accordance with the United States Constitution, the Maryland Constitution and laws, and the charter and ordinances of the City of Laurel.
I do.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And we'll give you copies of Yep. You want to do a photo?
Yes.
Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Councilman.
Appreciate it.
Next will be Councilmember Carl DeWalt.
Taylor needs to put his hand on his Bible.
Oh, there you go. Turn, trying to turn this to the camera.
Tam, put your hand on his. Come on, you need to take your mask off. Oh, no,
You gotta
keep
face,
yours
you
on.
gotta face me.
Take it off on the
You
pictures.
gotta face
Oh, yeah.
me. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Everybody good?
Okay.
I, Carl W. DeWalt, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland and support the Constitution and the laws thereof. That I will support the charter, ordinances, and policies of the City of Laurel, and that I will provide accurate and fair representation to the city's decisions, to the community in a manner which will not reflect unfavorably upon the city, its staff, or the Laurel community as a whole. I further swear or affirm that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of City Council for the City of Laurel in accordance with the United States Constitution, the Maryland Constitution and laws, and the charter and ordinances of the City of Laurel.
I do.
Congratulations, Carl.
Thank you.
Sign right here. And she'll get your copies. Then she'll get a photograph. Thanks. Go ahead. Yeah, you can do it.
Tim, mine's already on this side. Come on, I'll let you. The mayor will let you. Nice, thank you.
That's it. Next, we will move to James W. Cole. I did forget to acknowledge former Councilman Ed Ricks is with us as well. Guys good? Good? Yep. You'll raise your right hand. I, James W. Cole, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland and support the Constitution and the laws thereof. That I will support the charter, ordinances, and policies of the City of Laurel, and that I will provide accurate and fair representation to the City of Laurel's decisions, to the community in a manner that will not reflect unfavorably upon the city, its staff, or the Laurel community as a whole. I further swear or affirm that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of City Council for the City of Laurel in accordance with the United States Constitution, the Maryland Constitution and laws, and the charter and ordinances of the City of Laurel. I will. Congratulations. Now, come here real quick. Let me just do a photo.
Come here.
There. The next will be Brentis D. Smith. Step that way. Right there. Raise your right hand. I, Brentis D. Smith, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland and support the Constitution and laws thereof. That I will support the charter, ordinances, and policies of the City of Laurel, and that I will provide accurate and fair representation of the city's decisions to the community in a manner that does not reflect unfavorably upon the city, its staff, or the Laurel community as a whole. I further swear or affirm that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of City Council for the City of Laurel in accordance with the United States Constitution, the Maryland Constitution and laws, and the charter and ordinances of the City of Laurel.
I do.
Congratulations. You want to get a picture with? Good. Okay, that does it for the night, right? Oh, okay, all right. Making sure everybody's awake. Next will be Keith R. Sidnor. Just kind of back there, raise your right hand. I, Keith R. Sidnor, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and that I will faithfully bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland and support the Constitution and laws thereof. That I will support the charter, ordinances, and policies of the city of Laurel, and that I will provide accurate and fair representation of the city's decision to the community in a manner not to reflect upon this unfavorably upon the city, its staff, the Laurel community as a whole. I further swear or affirm that I will, to the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of City Council for the City of Laurel in accordance with the United States Constitution, the Maryland Constitution, and laws and the charter and ordinances of the City of Laurel. Congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Right here. I'll take a group photo for you guys. We'll ask everybody to return to their seats, and Kim gets to be in charge again. It's all yours, Kim.
The floor is now open for nominations for the office of a council president.
Madam Clerk, I would like to nominate Councilman Smith to the office of President.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Are there any other nominations? Oh, I need a second, please.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Mr. DeWalt. Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote for Council Member Brensis Smith to be Council President. Mr. Cole?
I vote yes.
Mr. DeWalt?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Sidnor?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Kim.
Just move on.
Oh, you just your president. Thank everybody.
Thank you to my colleagues for this nomination and for the opportunity to serve as your council president. I'd like to nominate my pro tem, James Cole, if he would accept.
I will.
I will move on. Moving on to the agenda, item number 4, report of the mayor and city council. Ms. Ra, is there anyone to speak? Sign up to speak?
Yeah, you go.
Call the roll.
Councilman DeWalt. Yeah, you say Councilman DeWalt.
Councilman DeWalt, do you have anything to report?
Nothing.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Councilman Cole?
I just wanted to thank everybody that supported me through the election. My husband, Ed Ricks, my treasurer, all my other friends and neighbors that voted for me, and all the public that came out to support us. I look forward to serving all of you. If you need me, please let me know. I'm here to help. I'm looking forward to work with all the city staff and my other council colleagues and the mayor. Thank you.
Councilman Sidnor?
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, I want to thank the Citizens Award 2 for electing me for my third term. Looking forward to working with you guys for the next 2 years. I also want to thank all the volunteers, my wonderful campaign team, starting with my campaign manager, Laurel Simpson, my campaign treasurer, Tawana Sherrod, and my main volunteer, Mr. Anthony Taylor. We've been working very hard this year, and just looking forward to continue the wonderful work we've been doing for the past 4 years. And once again, just want to take one moment to thank Councilman Nicholas and Councilman Last, because I calculated that's 52 years of service. And replacing the new council here with 10 years of service. Councilman Ward and myself, we got 8 years, and Councilman Smith got 2 years. So that's 10 years. And now we got the new council members. So we're a very inexperienced council, but we're going to get this job done because we're going to work hard together and put the citizens first. So looking forward to working with the new council, and any questions you new council members have, I'm here to help. So thank you.
Councilman Mitchell?
Thank you, President Smith. Greetings, everybody. I appreciate everybody for coming out. And as many of the council members have said, let me take that off. As many of the council members have said, I appreciate everybody for their support and their belief in me and giving me a chance. As you guys know, I'm the at-large council member, so I do look forward to serving the entire city. And not only serving the entire city, but working with the neighboring counties to improve the services within the city. With the election behind us, I look forward to rolling up my sleeves and doing the work with the outgoing council members, Mike Les and Valerie Nichols. That is some big shoes to fill, I think, as Mayor Mo said. But I think I'm up to the job, and I look forward to it. Together, we will work for a better Laurel. And one thing I would just say, this, of course, is not just my victory, but our victory. So I look forward to working with all of you guys. I look forward to hearing your concerns. I look forward to all your new ideas. And I look forward to all the new energy from some of the council members, especially we have new council members. One of the things that I want to say, I think we're one of the best looking councils. But I also would like to say that we are one of the youngest councils. So I'm very excited to, get to work with this council. And thank you.
I'd like to say thank you to the Ward 2 residents that elected me to serve again as their council member. And I want to say thank you to former President Valerie Nichols and also former president at the time and former mayor, Councilman Les. Big shoes to fill. Still going to call on you when needed, and we're hoping we'll see you around the city. I'm having a celebration at Mad Cow between 8 p.m. tonight to 10 p.m. if anyone wants to come out and just fellowship with one another and be able to just relax and tell each other congratulations after the ceremony is done.
Yeah, we're gonna make it quick. I haven't had dinner yet, and if you're buying, I'll be there. I just want to again congratulate the council. Look forward to working with them as I've met with the other council members just came on board. My commitment is to make their lives easier. My job is to work for them to make sure things get done. And we're going to continue to do that. Elections are over. All the noise of an election is over. It's time to, as you said, roll up the sleeves and really get the work done. We have many challenges in this city still. And they're not just, they're coming from other areas of the communities as well, and not outside this, they're not in the city. So we have a lot of concerns, as you heard, when we talk about traffic. We have noise issues we're working with our delegation on. So there are things that are going to require all of us to work together to make sure we get things done. And my commitment is to each of those up here is to make sure, I work with you and we get things done in a timely manner. So we won't always disagree, but when the door's open, we're done, and nothing. I don't take anything personal, and nor should any of you on. But we'll there's again there's you get a kick out of people telling everybody that the council just follows the mayor all the time, and that's just not an accurate statement. There's many discussions and there are many things that go on, from the administrative side that the general public doesn't see sometimes. But I think we all come together. If you check the voting record, probably any mayor and city council, probably 95% of the time, everybody's voting the same way. As I said earlier, it's on how you get to that vote and how you get to that, what you're trying to achieve, that sometimes gets in the way of our egos and our personalities sometimes, and me included. But my commitment is to work with you, Mr. President. Congratulations as well. And James, congratulations to you as the pro tem, and look forward to working with you all. I would like to, Mr. President, if you're okay, make some committee appointments so that you all can take action and hit the ground running if you're ready. Again, I want to appreciate the opportunity of meeting with you and getting guidance as well. The Clergy Advisory Council, be Council Member Brenton Smith. Citizens Advisory Committee for Persons with Disabilities, Council Member Martin Mitchell. Education Advisory Committee, Council Member Martin Mitchell. The Environmental Affairs Citizens Advisory Committee, Council Member James Cole. The Historical District Commission, James Cole, Council Member James Cole. The Juneteenth celebration, the council members Keith Sidnor and Brenta Smith. And I hope there's others. I think this was just put in through legislation last year. And I think there's room for a lot of people to be involved with that. The Planning Commission, Council Member Keith Sidnor. Public Safety and Transportation Committee, Council Member DeWalt, and the Tree Board, Council Member DeWalt. And I'd ask for your approval of those appointments, Mr. President.
I ask for a motion to confirm.
I'll make a motion that we confirm those recommendations.
Can I get a second?
A second, Mr. President.
Ms. Raw, please call for a vote.
My apologies, I missed who made the second.
I did, Ms.
Sidnor?
Ross.
Okay.
Sidnor.
Thank you, Mr. Sidnor.
You're welcome.
Okay, Mr. DeWalt,
Yes.
Mr. Sidnor,
Yes.
Mr. Cole,
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
President Smith.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, members of the council. That concludes my report.
All right, moving on to item number 5, general public hearing. Ms. Raw, is there anyone signed up to speak?
President Smith, there's nobody signed up to speak at the general public hearing.
All right, I'm opening the public hearing at 7:39 and closing this public hearing at 7:39 since there is no one signed up to speak. Before we adjourn the meeting, I'd like to announce a work session will be held on Wednesday, December 1st, 2021 at 6 p.m. with the second meeting of the Mayor and City Council scheduled for Monday, December 13th, 2021 at 6 p.m. There will be no further business to come before the Mayor and City Council. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.